Oh dear. Well, where is this it? No, no, that's not it. Hmm. Interesting, my Minecraft is not showing up. Come on now, don't... Oh, there it is. Brilliant. Okay. Something something Christmas. I don't know what this song is about, but I'll sing it anyway. Na 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 na. I'll be with you all in a second. Just need to set everything up as you do, as you do, as you do. Okay, this goes there, that goes here. This goes over there. And that goes here. This, that, and the other. And this goes here. And this goes there. What? Why are you no working? Hello? I can't select it. What the hell? Sigh. Come on, internet. Do your thing. Work. Work. Work, work. Come on now. There we go. Excellent. Right. Let me just turn up all the messages so I can read them all. All messages. There we go. Right. Hello, Blitzy. Hello, William. Hello there, Jan. Hello there, Pearl. How are all of you doing? Good to see you again. So today will hopefully be the last time I work on this on this tower. No, not damn it, not the tower. The bridge of London Bridge. Vox is still mad at you. What? Now, what would he possibly be mad at me for? Hello there, Pearl. I'm doing not too bad. How are you doing? Just had some breakfast. Just lubricated my esophagus for a little while. You know, get the lubrications going in there. Water. What is the realm? Oh, I was like, oh, I thought that was like a different place. The realm code is. Let's see here. I go over here. Over here. I go to invite links. I go to, I think it's this one here. I go select that one, copied it, go to here. Go to live. Sorry, we'll get the live going in a second. Properly going, I mean. Okay, and I'll just pop it over here. Over here. And there we go. That should be it. Select that and then pin the message there. There we go. Sorted. Okie doke. Blackbeard 74. When I was a nipper, I boarded a clipper, sailed the seas as a goods importer. Oh, Edward Teach was my name, but I earned my famous Blackbeard, the pirate of the water. Oh, what a jolly chap. Wait, was the jolly chap with the jaunty cap? Always gave my crew good quarter. Oh, but I'm best known for blood and guts and gore and a vicious reign of murdering and slaughter. Oh, Once and very irate, I shot my first mate, Israel Hans, for a bit of pleasure, oh. And when my debts grew, killed half of my crew to increase my share of the treasure, oh. Was doing well, then seemed to run out of men. My captives boarded at their leisure, oh. Shot me dead and cut off my head and displayed it on the mast for good measure, oh. What was that? My YouTube wasn't working again. Oh dear. No, mine wasn't either. Remember that time when we were doing the live stream, the Roblox one, and then like the internet just died halfway through? That was pretty weird. Oh, I love to sail the ocean with my flag that inspired emotion, with its smiling pile of skull and bone stabbing hearts in a violent stabbing motion. And I love to escape detection and to win my crew's affection, which was nothing to do with the 12 guns I wore on my belt that were for protection. Epic the Musical. No, I haven't really gotten around to that yet. But I do have it written down here. Why is my internet so bad? Hold on. Okay. Oh, it's really jittery today. What's the end of today? Nighttime, I suppose. It's the end of the world as we know it. But the goal today here is to finish the tower. So I'm going to have to bust my little hump. Of course, assuming I do have a hump. I do have one when Blitz is around. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Chuck him in the cabin with the captain's daughter. Chuck him in the cabin with the captain's daughter. Chuck him in the cabin with the captain's daughter early in the morning. Tie him in a sack and throw him over. Tie him in a sack and throw him over. Tie him in a sack and throw him over early in the morning. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Yes, I do think I know that song. So glad I have some water here. Hello there, Blackbeard. Oh dear. No, not Disney Star Wars. Disney Star Wars sucks ass. And if you say it doesn't, then we cannot be friends. I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. Well, I've never seen a king or beast with quite so little hair. Yeah, sorry about the lagging, hold on. I'm gonna be the main event, like no king was before. I'm working up, I'm brushing down, I'm working on my roar. It's thus far a rather uninspiring thing. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. No sin do this, no sin be here, no sin stop that, no saying see here. Free to run around all day. Well, that's definitely out. Free to do it all my way. I think it's time that you and I arrange a heart-to-heart. Kings don't need advice from little hornbills for a start. If this is where the monarchy is headed, count me out. Out of service, out of Africa, I wouldn't hang about. Ah! This child is getting wildly out of wing. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. And I realise the irony of Stolas singing this. I never thought hyenas essential. They're crude and No, wait. No, I should sing that as Andralphus.
I never thought hyenas essential. They're crude and unspeakably plain. But maybe there's a glimmer of potential, if allied to my vision and brain. I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside. But thick as you are, pay attention, damn it! My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expressions.
I'm doing very well, thank you, darling.
The lights aren't all on upstairs. But we are talking kings and successions. Even you can't be caught unawares. So prepare for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shiny new era is tiptoeing nearer.
I was going to do a stellar voice.
And where do we feature?
Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues.
Damn it! Now all I have is Preminger in my head.
I've been bowing, I've been scraping, I've been lying like a rug, and for 10 long years I've had to pay my dues. But how can I refuse?
What the hell's going on here? I don't know. We're just singing because we're happy. No, I'm building this. So let's see. I'm gonna build the roof there. It's got like 4 little turrets and then like 4 little bits that go up. Okay, good. Roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Take me home, country road, take me home to the place I belong. You killed my boy toy? I don't think so. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, country road, take me home. Okay, so it can't be any higher than that. What are these hollow tubes there? Hollow tubes? Where? Can you see my... Of course I can, Lady Laura. Sorry, I was just too busy singing. Very sorry. To country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. The cars go on the bridge. The people in the overpass. Okie doke. What am I building? We're just continuing building the. Oh, damn it! I keep wanting to say the Tower of London. London Bridge. Look at the progress we've made so far, Lady Laura. Does this look right to you? Look at all the progress we've made so far. We've got a little the little go through ways there, and now we're building the little, little turret. Bless me, the little turrety bits up top. So yeah, yeah. Thank you, darling. Hoot hoot. Okay, going up here. Do do do. Do 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 do. We will sing together, and the mountains will hear our call. Welcome back, darling. And we will raise our voices together forever, the land of Equestria. I love that song. Thoughts on 2025? Well, my roommate and I were just discussing this the other day. A lot has happened for me personally in 2025. There was the legal drama that I had to deal with one of my roommates accusing me of making her uncomfortable because of her quote-unquote experiences with men in the past. And our roommate she didn't have a problem with at all, which was kind of strange because she considered him an ally and he's a man. So there's a whole lot of what the hell going on there. And also there was also some legal trouble with my landlady. And then, of course, there was Orange Man being elected as president again, which I thought was hilarious. Because I want to make America great again season 2, just to piss off all the all the leftist liberals. And then, of course, there was the assassination of Charlie Kirk. May he rest in peace. And I just loved to see everyone going, "We are Charlie Kirk." I was like, yes, I agree with you completely. You can't just kill a man because of his political opinions. That's not what freedom or democracy is about. And of course, the biggest thing that happened to me this year was meeting my girlfriend. Why am I lagging so much? Okay. Yeah. Oh well. But I'm glad. Oh. Yeah. There was also a potential love triangle thing that was developing, and I saw the danger immediately. And of course, my poor Sabzi, she was getting a little bit jealous, and I was like immediately, I was like, I can't have this, not at all. Because when it comes down to choosing between the person I'm talking about and my girlfriend, of course I'm going to choose my girlfriend. Immediately, without any hesitation. So, yeah, that's been my 2025. I'm very good, darling. How are you doing? Why am I lagging this badly? I shouldn't be lagging at all. I don't understand. Oh, right. And I've also moved back to my old room that I haven't lived in for 3 years. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's lagging like this. It shouldn't be. Hello, Jumpy. Yeah, it really shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be lagging like that. I'm not sure what's going on. Sorry, my darlings. But other than that, it was a pretty interesting 2025. So yeah, that was my year. And how have you all been? How was your 2025? Hello there, Blackbeard.
How you doing?
You are all the best, you know. I couldn't have asked for a better internet family than all of you. Well, think of it this way. Think of it this way, Lady Laura. Think of it this way. The 2020s are pretty much halfway over. So, you know. Yeah. Smash or pass. 1. Athena. Who the hell's Athena? 2. Markiplier. I don't know who Markiplier is, apart from the fact that he's like a YouTuber or something or other. Bean from Disenchantment. Isn't she a lesbian? So there wouldn't really be any chance to like any point in quote unquote smashing her. So that'll be a pass from me. Let's see who else. Stella, with you having a hammer. What do you think? I would definitely smash her. Plushie. Well, I can't really smash myself, can I? That'd be weird. Stolas. I don't want to smash or pass on him. And who's the last one? Blitzy. Ah, now we're talking. Hello, Oswaldo. How are you doing? You did make it, yes. We literally just started. Let me just open my door so I can get a bit better signal through. You don't have. Let's see. Can't. What? Yes, he does that, doesn't he? He's always being a little mean. He's just a little cranky because he hasn't had his morning coffee yet. Running a really fast. Zoom! Fast as fuck, boy. Let's get this up there. Blitzster. Oh, what did you do at your aunt's house? Oh, you know, just talking and just enjoying my life, you know. Just living the high life. I've got to go over to my old place today because they're going to be doing a cleaning there, and I've got to be there from 3 to 7 p.m. Oh, damn it! I don't. Well, the moment I got the news, I was like, well, there goes my day. I don't know what colours British people wear, darling, because I'm not British. Your iPad's pretending to be human. Interesting. Does it have like an AI on it or something? Maybe. Maybe red. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Country road, take me home. That's too fair. What does too fair mean? Welcome back, darling. How are you doing? What the hell is wrong with your spelling? I'm not sure. Hello, Fizz. How are you doing? Oh, I'm being summoned. Who's summoning me? You're above me? No, no. Where are you? Oh, look! Oh, it's a cute little couch. It's adorable, Blackbeard. Look at how cozy this is. Isn't that cute? It kind of, like when I was flying over here with the chimney on that side, it kind of looked like a sphinx. Like over here. With like the little, those are like the little legs and there's the head. No, give me my horse plushie back. What? Look at that Lady Laura in the distance. It's starting to look like London Bridge, isn't it? What? What about? Wait, what about my pills? My happy pills. The thing is, I actually do take pills on a daily basis because, you know, attention deficit disorder is a bit of an annoying thing to live with. But hey, you know, I make it work with my art. It's pretty much become part of me at this stage. That's why whenever I make something or art or whatever, like I never know what I'm going to make because I've tuned my brain in such a way that it's pretty much like a random idea generator. Nero spicy. I take Ritalin, 10 milligrams every day, twice a day. One when I wake up and one at 4 o'clock. Otherwise, I can't really function without it. Do you have a home about me getting married in mind? Me too, Chumpy. Me too. Obsessive compulsive disorder. It's great in some. It's great in some extents, but mostly it absolutely sucks. I completely have that. Like I recently started doing the thing where I like my hands feel dirty if I touch something that's like outside my room. Like I just brush against it and all of a sudden my hands feel like so dirty that I have to wash them like 4 or 5 times just to make absolutely sure like all the germs are off there. I friggin' hate that. But it's a new thing for me. But I also have this thing called harm OCD, which is just thoughts when I don't know, like I'm just there minding my own business and then bam, I just get a thought like, you should stab the person you're looking at. I don't want to. But you should though. I don't want to. But you should though. It'll be fun. Come on. But you should though. But do it. 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 Stab them. Do it. Do it. Do it. Shut up. Do it. You know, that kind of thing. That's what it's like on a daily basis for me. On like a secondly basis. But as long as I ignore the bad thoughts and the feeling of catastrophe that pretty much something bad's going to happen, as long as I ignore that, I'm right as rain. Just got to keep myself moving, got to keep active. So, yeah, that's what I have to deal with as a person who suffers from obsessive compulsive disorder. Oh well. I mean, I've always had obsessive compulsive tendencies, even when I was a child. Because guess what? My mother also has it. So it was highly likely that I will also have it. So. Yeah. But despite all that, I haven't been depressed. I haven't been, like, truly depressed since 2014. Because the one thing that I have going for me, that I'm very thankful for, that I get from both of my parents, is incredible willpower. I'm a very strong-willed person. Yeah, because I am of the opinion that it doesn't matter how bad things get. There's always a silver lining. All this depression and sadness and whatever, it's just temporary. Logic over emotions every day, all the day. Banana? No, wrong fruit. Lemon, 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 lemon. Zest, zest, lime's a pest. Go ahead, Fizzy. I would love to hear it. I wish someone would write the poem or something. Well, why don't you do that, Lady Laura? You've got the scholastic talent for that. I bet it would be awesome. Right, let's see. Okay, so it's sort of in the middle there. Okay. You want a bride costume for Christmas? Or you could have like the real thing. Ooh. Also, has anyone seen Endo recently? I haven't seen him. I miss him. Lemon, 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 lemon. Banana? No, wrong fruit. Oh. Well, with writer's block, it's always best to not force it at all. Just let it happen. Yeah. Yeah. Endo was pretty good, though. He was good to me. And I love him for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't make me. What do you mean you can't make me? Build you. Oh. Well, that's awkward. Damn it, I'm going to finish this build today so we can move on to the next one. So we're going to be here for a little while. I wrote a poem about I may never get married. Would you care to read that for us, Lady Laura? Because I would very much like to hear it. Let's see. Okay, that goes a bit higher. I'm not? Oh. Let me just hopefully that helps. So right there. Damn it. Oh well. Just make a like a plushie. Just make like a go on like. Just make a rough approximation of what you think Stolas' Minecraft skin would look like, and that's pretty much what I am. Nothing special. Okay. I look forward to reading it, Lady Laura. You're a senior in high school, but really frustrated, and because of my BFF beating my you know what, and I don't know, taking a little easier, thank you. Oh. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, my darling. And I'm very glad I could make this time a bit more bearable for you. Because rest assured, it's only temporary. That's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing. You learn about life as you get older. All your problems. It's just it may seem like the end of the world to you right then, but it's only temporary. Nothing really matters. What matters is what you make of it. The lava brick. I'm doing some measurements. It's a shroom light. Just making some measurements. Just to get the proportions right, you see. I know you won't believe me, but you don't understand. What don't you understand? Just let me know what you don't understand, and I'll attempt to walk you through it. You got suspended and not her. She gave me a black eye also. Oh dear. See, it's never a good idea to try and solve your problems using violence. No, that's fine. It happens. It's a Has Been Hotel reference. Oh. Alright then. All seems to be right with the world. Okay, that looks a bit better. Violence isn't the answer. Surreal humor is. Yes, and unfortunately, Hell of a Boss has got both of those. So, something's not quite adding up here. Let's have a look. Okay, maybe just a little bit shorter. Right about there, I think. Yes, that will do nicely. I'm in the hideous shackles of hopelessness, and instead of a beautiful white dress, I am already a washed-up hag instead of rescuing young prince. You are not a washed-up hag, darling. You have so much talent, so much potential. You are not washed up. And you never will be. You are an amazing person, Lady Laura. All of you are. And you deserve the utmost love and respect. Hello, Thrax. How are you doing? We're just getting real over here. As we tend to do. I am, and I'm very happy, and you should be happy that you've never harmed yourself either, because that is never the answer. Very real, yes. But then again, I am a very real person. I don't sugarcoat things. I tell them exactly as they are. Of course, Lady Laura, of course. You mean the world to me. All of you do. Val's my favourite character when you're being a creep today. Oh. being a creep is not a good idea, especially not in today's world. It's always so just relaxing to talk to you all, and with you all. Just spend all this wonderful time together. Hey, question. I was here yesterday and I'm laughing because I just remembered you're 6'11". Yes, that's a statement, not a question. And yes, I am 6'11". Okie doke, Shell. Show me. Ah, yes. Look at all the folks in there. There we go. Look at all these people. Feel the same. Feel the same about. I like Nick Wilde. He's funny. Yes. I don't know who that is, but I suppose he must be funny if you seem to like him. I have all sorts of things going on upstairs, but I don't let it define me. Which is why I find it so interesting how people who are part of the LGB or the TQ plus community, I find it fascinating how they tend to make their orientation their entire identity. I mean, technically speaking, I'm part of the LGBT community because I'm an asexual, but I don't let that become my entire personality, you know? Just an interesting thought. My point is, you are much more than your orientation. Like, your orientation is just it's a small part of you. Not a big part of you, you know? I'm also a cosplayer. Mainly Stolas, but I am looking into cosplaying, what's her name? Sally Mae. So that should be interesting, especially with my 6'11" frame. Well, apparently they got a messy divorce in the community, as far as I'm aware. So apparently there's like the LGBs, and then there's the TQI plus whatever. They sort of had a divorce from what I've seen. Nice. Yeah, my family doesn't really celebrate Christmas with like Christmas trees or whatever. I mean, we used to do that. We used to do that when I was younger, but then yeah, we got to a certain age and we would just, you know what? We'll just give you the money and let you just buy the things for yourself. Hello there, Satori. How are you doing? Yes, we're just building good old London Bridge. Yeah. I mean, I'm a little bit indifferent towards it, to tell you the truth, because It pretty much invokes the same emotions in me as Thanksgiving does or Halloween. It's just something there, you know, just something that people have done that I don't really have any great connection to it. It's just something people do, you know. What's a very cool bridge? Thank you. But yeah, especially when I was a kid, I was really this might surprise you, all of you. When I was a kid, I was very um, obnoxious and very me. Everything's about me and screw everyone else. As long as I get what I want, I'm happy, little brat. And you can imagine quite a few things in my life have changed since then to make me selfless instead of selfish. Oh, come on. But yes, a lot has happened in my life to make me selfless instead of selfish. Let's see what else we need to do. Okay, so it's got a little tapering at the top there. I tell my friends that I marry a girl. We both wear tuxedos, and if I'm mad, he'll wear a dress. Do it. I would love to see that. Like let her wear like a black dress and you wear a white tuxedo. You know, just screw around a bit with society's with society's expectations. That would be hilarious, I think. Why do you feel sad, Blitzy? What's wrong? Tell Plushie what's wrong. Oh, shoot. There we go. See, Lady Laura, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's not true selflessness. It's not true selflessness if you expect it to get repaid. It's like Dr. Phil says, integrity is you doing what you have to do when no one's around. Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one's looking. And I have no doubt in my heart that all of you have integrity. All of you are amazing. You are fantastic people, and I'm very glad to know you. Yes. Because as long as you're not a complete, please excuse my language, as long as you're not a complete arsehole, you know, like, listen, I'm of the opinion that it doesn't matter how broken you think you are, everyone has a redeeming factor. Everyone. Doesn't matter your race, doesn't matter your upbringing, it doesn't matter, like, what your political affiliation is, doesn't matter what your gender is. Everyone has a redeeming factor. Bad people aren't made. Sorry, no. Bad people aren't born, they are made. Your choices make you good or bad in life. And I choose not to be a complete... I mean, look, I pretty much have the power in myself to be a complete and utter menace to society. I absolutely do. Make no mistake. But I choose not to. I choose others before myself. And that is the most important thing for me. It's never about me. It's never about me, and I don't judge. No, no, Lady Laura, no, it's not for nothing. You might think it's for nothing, but it's absolutely not. You being an amazing. Listen. I'm going to be real with you for a second here, Lady Laura. You doing selfless things for other people. It's not for nothing. It might feel like nothing to you, but that's because you're thinking of yourself. Think of all the joy and all the gratitude that other people get from you, from your acts of selflessness. It doesn't feel worth it or fulfilling to you, Lady Laura, because you're thinking about it. You're not feeling it. You know what I mean? You're thinking about it from your own perspective. Think about it from other people's perspectives. Hell, think of what I do here, right? I give up my time because I would rather not be anywhere else in the world than being a comfort YouTuber, because it's never about me. There's always someone else I could help and who could benefit from me just giving them a little bit of my time or a lot of my time. You know? It's never about me. I am above no one and no one is below me. Sorry. This is the kind of thing that I'm passionate about, Lady Laura. Your well-being and safety, all of yours actually, is far exceeds mine. And that is an absolute fact. You are all amazing, and I love you each. I always say that, right? But that's because I mean it. Each and every one of you, I love unconditionally, and that won't ever change. And if it does, you will know that there is something seriously wrong with me. But I hope to Celestia that day never comes, because if it does, then I don't want to live anymore. Because I won't be myself. See? Exactly. That makes it worth it for you, Lady Laura. That right there. That's beautiful. As long as you can make it, like I've often said this for my channel as well. As long as I can make, as long as I have one viewer, I will always keep going, because there's one person who's in, like, just one person is interested in my work. I will keep going, because to me, I'm making that one person's life better. But by the sheer entertaining factor alone. Exactly. And you also make a positive impact on me too, Lady Laura. Remember all those Discord conversations we had in the last 2 or 3 years? You, as my oldest subscriber, you mean rather a lot to me, Lady Laura. We've been through so much, and I'm grateful for every text we sent between each other. And I want you to stay alive too. More importantly, I want you to stay alive, not for other people, but for yourself as well. There is a danger to be so selfless that you forget to live. You've got to balance them. Exactly, Lady Laura. Exactly. You are an amazing person, Lady Laura. All of you are. Every single person who watches this stream has made an impact on my life, and I'm greatly appreciative of each and every one of you. Of course, Lady Laura. You're done? What are you done with? So that goes like this, and this, and this. Right here, there, there. Yeah, I miss. I miss the old days too, the old streams, but I deleted them for a reason. Oh, thank you, Blitzy. You are an amazing person. See, I've often heard the saying, "Be the good that you want to see in the world," and I look at all these streamers that they just keep going on and on about how they want fame and riches and like and then when they do get that, they get so arrogant that they throw the people who got them there under the bus, and then they have a shocked Pikachu face as to why they can't like they don't get it. Do you like plushies? Of course I do. I've got 32 of the damn things. Because I'm being bullied for liking them, I know. Oh my god, everything happens to me. But like you said, I won't always be that bad, so I'm getting grateful, by the way. I'm just... No, darling, you yap until your heart is content. Look, I absolutely love plushies myself. For goodness sake, I started my channel based around them. You know? There is absolutely nothing wrong with loving plushies. And even if there were, you would never find any judgment on my part. Judgment to me makes absolutely no sense. Look, I only judge something if I can do it better. If I can't judge it. Which is a really good way to live, I think. I deleted my old live streams, Lady Laura, because I went through quite a few mental breakdowns at the time. Oh? Let's have a look. Oh, look, I can see it. That's so cute. Look at that. Oh. I love it. Hoot hoot. Plushies are the best. And yes, I remember being 27. Look at that. Hoot hoot. It is I. Yes, I've above my clothing rack, I've got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plushies, 7 of which are Hell of a Boss ones. Just sort of lined up in a little row there. The very first live stream I did, I absolutely agree with Lady Laura. Nobody deserves to be bullied. Ever. I have all the IMP plushies and the different ones. Nice. The only IMP one I'm missing is Luna. But of course, I can't afford that, so it'll have to wait. But I'm sure she'll show up one day. Oh, are you over 40 there, Thiz? What?
Worm.
The fuck? Nice. Referencing the comic that I dubbed. Way back when. Good times. Over 40 plushies. Oh wow. Yeah, I think I'll get one plushie per year. But I haven't I haven't reached 40 yet. So I won't be 40 for another 8 years. So yeah. I'm bored. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Feel free to leave and or stay. Whatever your choice is, my darling. The door is always open, but the door is always open, but never locked. Because if you don't feel like being here, that's absolutely fine. No one's forcing you to be here, and I certainly will not. There's this unprofessional person on Twitter who asks ChatGPT to make Lara Croft more beautiful and claims that the result should be like the video game character design should go for. Oh. Well, that's their own prerogative, isn't it? Yes. I remember when I was 18. My mother always told me that to never make because she's in the medical field as well. She always told me never make any big decisions until you're at least 25, because as a man, that's when the brain finishes developing. And how right she was. No, I have not seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Well, up until I think it was 2015, she used to be a radiographer. So, yeah, a lot of MRI talk and a lot of me visiting her office. Yeah, just lots of talking with doctors, lots of X-rays, that kind of thing. Lots of broken bones, as you would expect. Yeah. Yeah, I somehow don't think a show with a lot of gore would be funny, which is why I'm not such a big fan of all the gore and bloodshed in Hell of a Boss. But you know, it did bring me Stolas, so and with that, all of you. So that's the one thing I will always be grateful for as well. Let's see. Okay. The anti-woke crowd is getting more and more ridiculous. I mean, we knew they would. One anti-woke person even claims, who would want to see rainbows in the sky, which is a miracle of nature that existed long before Pride flag. Oh my god. There's a Dr. Phil clip that I found recently of this girl going, "Why are you so stupid? I don't understand." And that's what that immediately reminded me of. Some people are just unbearably and unbelievably stupid. No one in this audience, of course. You are all intelligent and perceptive. But the rest of them, holy jumping friggin' shitballs. Dumber than a second coat of paint. Yeah, I'm not going to watch Happy Tree Friends. I mean, it's just the fun parts of the gore. Ah, good old Dr. Phil. Do you know, I remember watching Dr. Phil as a child, like on my grandmother's TV, like way back in the early 2000s. We're talking like 2001, 2002. Da 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 da. I want you to get excited about your life. This is a safe place to talk about hard things. Da 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 da. Ah, good old Dr. Phil. Long before pride flags. We're going back in time. First thanks. Nice. If you don't mind, what is your job if you want to... My job used to be working as a kitchen hand in a hospital. I'm in between jobs at the moment. And I have been since May of this year. Oh yeah, that's another thing that happened to me. I finally quit my horrible job with my horribly incompetent boss. But then again, I was also pretty incompetent here and there. I have my issues. But yeah, I pretty much been living off benefits from the government, and I'm very ashamed to admit that. Since May of this year, so. Have I watched Freebird? I have not. Let's do it. This is a safe place to talk about hard things. Yeah, the chef thing. I was unsuccessful in that regard, but oh well. And then I applied for a bar job as well. That one didn't work, so I'm like, okay, I'm basically going to try and apply for one of those jobs a day and see, you know, hopefully I can get something before the new year. Da 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 da. Okay. I need what's that? Black concrete. I need polished. There we go. If some anti-woke grifter used AI art to defend their argument against ugly female characters' designs, they've already lost it. Exactly. Exactly. Go ahead, Clowny. Go ahead. Speak your piece. Say what you need. Say what you need and or want to say. No judgment here. Da, 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 da. Fizzy, 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 my darling. You are not talking nearly enough. Listen, you can speak as much as you want to. I will never stop you, and I will never censor your freedom of speech. You can speak as much as you like. What are your thoughts about Happy Tree Friends? I have not seen it, but I've heard by reputation, and that's why I will never see it. Hopefully, that's a valid answer. Da, 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 da. Let's do it. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Lady Laura, you have and you will always be beautiful. And I've been telling you that since day one. Even before I saw your picture. You are beautiful. And you always will be. That goes for all of you. You are all beautiful and you always will be. You know, I'm not so much worried about Happy Tree Friends because I've seen something far worse. Far worse and much more real. Which was a lot more horrible. Da, 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 da. I want you to get excited about your life. This is a safe... Damn it, it's stuck in my head now. I have 50 euros on my Nintendo Switch 2. Can I buy 2 games of my choices are The Binding of Isaac, Pizza Tower, or Cuphead? I would say The Binding of Isaac and... Go for The Binding of Isaac and Cuphead. Both of those are pretty good. Even though I've never... I've seen the gameplay of those, and I think Binding of Isaac and Cuphead would be the better choices. Of course, Lady Laura. Of course. And unlike other quote unquote content creators, I actually genuinely care about each member of my audience. And that will never ever stop. Da, 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 da. Well, my girlfriend tells me I'm pretty handsome, so in that respect, I suppose I am. But modesty would forbid me to answer that question. Of course, Clowny, anytime. I'm always here to help. Da, 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 da. Damn it! When I get up here to go for my walk, I really need to watch some Dr. Phil. Like I always watch Dr. Phil as I'm walking to my destinations. I don't know. It just makes the time go by fast, that much faster. Fizzy, I bet you would look amazing in a dress. I know I do. And yes, I have worn them before. So many times, so long ago. You should come to see the crazy things that are happening in the end right now. Perhaps in the end I will. No pun intended. Ooh, pizza. Yeah, that's how I make money. Pizza. Pizza. Favorite kind of pizza. Apparently my body doesn't like the gluten in pizza. I suspect I might be gluten intolerant, or starting to become gluten intolerant. I do agree, Clowny. And the reason I agree is because I'm exactly like that. I am exactly like Stolas, except for the gay part. And to a lesser extent, the demon part. But other than that, I also have a crazy ex who's out to destroy me. Yeah. Well, you're pretty much here, but you're seeing it through my eyes. So, I suppose in the absence of you actually being here, it's the next best thing, isn't it? Favorite pizza topping? Chicken and pineapple. Chicken and pineapple. Da, 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 da. It's stuck in my head now. I want you to get excited about your life. This is a safe place to talk about hard things. Da 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 da. That's perfectly fine, Viz. These things happen. Unfortunate, but they do happen. No sense, no sense driving yourself crazy over it. Do 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 do. It cures depression, you say? Oh goodness, what a compliment. I just do what I have to do, darling. And what I have to do is use my time to make your time better. That's essentially what it comes down to for me. Entertaining others is entertainment to me, you see? My card declined when I bought a Powerade. Send help. I don't got the monies. I'm sorry, my dear. Otherwise, I would help you in a heartbeat. I don't have the coinage. I'm very sorry. Which is partly why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because I also want this to be my job as well. Then I don't have to work. I don't have to work in the general sense a day in my life. Okay. Broke twins, exactly. Twinning, I believe, is the medical term for that. Yes, let's be broke together. You never had? No, I never had a twin. I did have an older brother at one stage. Rest his soul. Yes, I'm technically I'm both the oldest and the middle child. Good night, Lady Laura. Sleep well. And I hope you have a think about what we about English. Damn it! Hold on. I hope you have a think about what we talked about. Oh yes. Well, it's not really a pilot. It's just an alternate version of me, like from a parallel universe. It's not really a twin. Not like a Fred and George situation. If you do another Roblox Live, I have some games to recommend. I just need to know you stopped doing Roblox Lives, because... No, I haven't. I just got a bit, quite literally traumatized by the previous one. Have you ever been the people? Well, that practice on you before they go into a real relationship. No, that kind of makes me sound like a blow-up doll. I hope that's not what you're implying. Thank you, Lady Laura. Thank you. I very much appreciate that, and you. Now go get some beauty sleep, Lady Laura. And not that you need it. Because you will always be beautiful inside and out. Esophagus problem? A little bit. There is a little something inside and on the left of my throat that feels suspiciously like germ build-up, which means I'll be sick. I'll be sick again soon. Oh joy! But in the meantime, for now I'm all right. Hello there, Lucifer. How are you doing? Say hello to that charming daughter of yours. I quite like her. Look at that. Now that looks like London Bridge. Fun fact, I swallowed a battery when I was 4. It means I'm still here. I'm a living miracle. Yes, you're all charged up. Zoot, zoot. You're ready to boot. So just look at that. This is our London Bridge so far, and that's Big Ben in the back there. Of course you can, Jan. You can tell me whatever you like, and I will not judge you. I do not judge. Tell me whatever you like. Tell me what's on your mind and in your heart. Stip. Idea for next building, Charlie's Hotel. It would look so good. Do you know what? I agree. I agree with you there. Oh dear. The guy I liked is dating my ex-BFF. That's why oh dear. A delicate question. If you feel like no one likes you, what do you do? I would suggest you ask you would ask family and friends, if you have them, what they think of you, and then I would suggest you look introspectively as to why, because essentially to me what that says is that's a projection of your innermost insecurities outwards. It's not that you feel like no one likes you. It's the fact that you don't like yourself. There must be something about yourself that you don't like. I mean, I like you. I have no reason not to. You seem like a kind, intelligent person to me, and also a decent one for that matter. Exactly. Exactly, Fizzy. Exactly. How do you expect others to like and or love you if you can't like and or love yourself? Find yourself before you find other people. Because insecurities, in my experience, they stem from when you find something about yourself that you think is absolutely horrendous and or hideous. Sometimes I feel like the people I like friends, etc., just like me because they've been, what? They've bet something like, I bet you can't be. Okay, listen to me. Clowny, listen to me. You are not a freak. And I don't think anyone else thinks you're a freak either. That to me sounds like your insecurity speaking. Insecurity is born of fear. Fear is born of that of which you don't like. That which you don't like stems from your own mental and emotional image of yourself. So to solve that, you need to confront that which you don't like about yourself. I completely understand. Which is why I'm saying that fear is the anxiety is a response to the fear, because you keep expecting to feel the fear. You need, like, if you, in my experience, if you have no self-esteem, you always fear what others think about you. And if you always fear what others think about you, you will always have that get them before they get me fear reaction. You are not a freak, Clowny. See, I think your response to that proves my point wonderfully, because that mine does that 300% comment is essentially you just being in fight or flight, knee jerk. Oh no, what if they don't like me? What will they think? What if? Just an endless cycle of what ifs. Well, I hope they're not a freak either, Oswaldo. And I definitely know that Clowny is definitely not a freak. Welcome back from heaven there, me too. How was your lesson from hell? But Clowny, you are not a freak, and you will never be one. You are an amazing and intelligent person. And I'm just waiting for you. I'm just actually waiting for you to see that. Because I'm showing you the mirror. I'm giving you the mirror polish, and I want you to actually see yourself while you clear away all these insecurities. Because you are an amazing person. Judging by the comments that you've left, you're an amazing, intelligent, and perceptive, and and extremely aware person. And that's rare nowadays. He is absolutely... Well, I didn't even know your gender, I'm sorry. You are absolutely not a freak. Oh dear. On Duolingo, you mean? Oh dear. Oof, that's rough, buddy. Clowny, I want to tell you something. My biggest fear, right? My biggest fear is being wrong. I've being wrong and being too disruptive. I've always had this this issue ever since I was a child. Because I remember, because I know exactly where that's from. When I was younger, my father he would often tell me, like, especially in church, don't, like, he would always like punish me and pinch me, like, in the pew to keep me quiet, because I was a quite a rambunctious little lad, especially when I was doing something or being forced to do something that I found boring. And I would always get this look from my father that just, stop it, or you'll get, or stop it, or you'll get in trouble. And so that fear's been with me. I'm loud as hell when I'm on my own, but I'm quiet as a dormouse when I'm in public with other people because I have too much respect for their boundaries and what they might that they might possibly tell me off. You know, that actually makes sense. I really should be calmer. Sometimes I push myself too hard and my exactly. You get it. Look, you don't always have to go a thousand frickin' miles a minute. That's not healthy. Ask anyone. What you should do sometimes is you should just look. The world is not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. Everyone's always getting themselves in a big damn hurry. Just relax. Sit by the wayside for a little while. You know? Because I'll tell you what, I definitely don't have the fear of missing out. Because I know all the bits, all the important bits in my life have already happened and are going to happen. I never fear of missing out, ever. It's about 14 degrees Celsius at the moment here. See you later, Jan. Hope you feel... yeah, see you later, Lion. Thank you for visiting. Did it snow for you guys yet? No. No, it hasn't. I think it might be a little too hot to snow here. For the moment. How much time do we have left? We're just slightly over the time, but I just need to finish building all this. Just adding like the little details. Yeah. But yeah, that's my life. That's my life advice to you, Clowny. Well, I wouldn't recommend you solely rely on me for a therapist, but I'm just telling it how it is. Or how I see it, you know, based on my relevant past experiences and or mistakes. But yeah, just look at the progress we've made on the bridge, London Bridge. Look at that. You know, I've often been told I have a very soothing and perhaps even therapeutic effect on the people who hang out with me. It's just a mixture of common sense, emotional support, and level-headedness that you know, like you don't have to rush into every single facet of life. Take your time, go with the flow, glide with the stride. What? I was gone for a while. When I left, you were just starting to build the roof. Yes. You are the best. Sad, but you're a good therapist. I'll pay you a cent an hour. Oh, you don't have to do that. I would gladly do what I'm doing now for free if it helps even one person. Normally when my mind breaks, I cry and breathe deep. It makes me calmer and it calms down my mind. Yes. The reason for that is because when you stress out and your shoulders tense up like that, that's usually a build up of carbon dioxide and cortisol in your bloodstream, which is the stress hormone. So when you breathe, you excise the buildup of carbon dioxide and replenish it with oxygen, which replenishes the feel good happy hormone in your brain. I think it's I can't remember the name of it, but there's a scientific reason for when you take a few deep breaths, it calms you down. When you do physical damage, I hope you don't mean harming yourself. That's not an answer either. Your card still declines. Oh dear. Yes, we are still broke. We are still broke twins. Where I am, it's 5 p.m. I love you live streams. Love you too, darling. And thank you very much for being here. Oh, that's a nice view. What on earth is going on over there? Yes, I agree with that too. Having OCD sucks as well. But I deal with it on a daily basis. I cope with it. I have coping skills that I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me highly entertaining to people like you. I will find you, and I will entertain you, etc. I have not seen the movie Goat. I didn't even know that was a movie. But yes, we're just going to quietly walk past all the sheeps. But yes, that was the stream for today. We've had some pretty interesting talks today. We've had some pretty fun ones. We've had some general life advice going out, and I hope to you, Clowny, especially, that it has helped for you. For me too, it is 1 p.m. 1:02 p.m. for me now. But yes. Shush. Yes. But as always, we talk about things here that really get the cogs turning in the brain. And before I leave, yes. Can I tell you something? Of course you can, darling. I will walk around this bridge as long as it takes for you to say whatever you like to say. What a structure that is, though. Of course we'll continue tomorrow. We always do. Just having a nice little stroll around the place. Isn't this relaxing? Oh, there's the void. I shouldn't jump down that. But yes. Ask a question, darling. You used to hurt yourself, but thank you, made my life easy. Of course, darling, of course. And by that, I have achieved my goal. For that, I have achieved my goal in this stream, making even one person's life better. I have not seen the movie Goat, but yes, this is, I think, where we'll call it a day. Do you know? I think tomorrow, or maybe later tonight, I'm not sure. What was that? I hope whenever the next stream is, we'll actually be going to a different location. So, yeah, I think we've had 6 episodes of just flat world. Let's go for 33 in a completely different location. Should be fun, I think. So, until then, my darlings, I will leave you with these three bits of these three phrases, like I always do. 1, clowny. Think about what we've talked about. It will help you tremendously. I know it will. 2, you are all beautiful and loved and respected and welcome here. Every time, all the time, and I love you, each and every one of you, unconditionally for now and until the end of time. And 3, I'm thirsty. So with those words of wisdom, darling, I will leave you, and I hope you all have a fantastic upcoming weekend and a great start to December for you. Toodles! This episode was brought to you by Clowny. Clowny, I really hope you think what we talked about. It's very good for you. Very good advice, I think. Until next time, my darlings, I shall see you all later. Please take care of yourselves, don't do anything rash, and drink lots of water, and have a great rest of your day and night. Okay? Love you all. Plushie out. Toodles!